Molly Butterworth, did you know you have the same name as my mother?
No.
You didn't know you had the same name as my mother?
If I did know, I'd forgotten.
Did you know you have the same name as my mother?
Yes.
But I just asked you that question and you said no.
The second time I knew.
This time you knew.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a story? Can you tell me a story? Can you tell me a story of an interesting thing that happened to you since last we met? And speak up.
Wow. I went...
Okay, I think that's the kind of story you don't want on YouTube, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Do you have a different story that would be okay for YouTube?
No. I think all my stories are inappropriate for YouTube.
Just a slightly interesting story about something that happened since we last met. Anything of interest whatsoever. Nothing of interest since happened.
Everything I think of, I don't want on YouTube.
Nothing mildly of interest. You didn't buy a pen, for example.
I bought these boots and these jeans.
Can you think of another story of something in... Just wait for the siren now. Siren to go away. Can you think of another story of something interesting that happened since we last met?
No, sorry. I can't think of anything interesting that happened.
Well, I can't ask you to repeat what I need you to repeat after this without you saying something interesting. Something that happened. Anything at all. Did you have a nice dinner some night or something like that?
I've had a lot of nice dinners, in fact.
Okay.
Okay, this is one. This week, I went to go have a nice dinner. The restaurant let us in, let us sit down, and then told us that the voucher we had was no longer allowed that evening. So we had to leave, which was really embarrassing. And then we went to another restaurant and we had a lovely dinner. That happened this very week on Thursday.
Okay, now repeat after me. This incident at the restaurant.
This incident at the restaurant
became part of my life's landscape.
Became part of my life's landscape.
Since last we met.
Since last we met.
I'm indeed a new Molly Butterworth.
A new Molly Butterworth.
I still appear mostly the same.
Mostly the same.
But I'm new.
But I'm new.
Last time I was here, you had a roommate named Shannon, and what has happened to her in the meantime?
Susie has nearly finished a radiography or radiology degree, I'm not sure which one, and she's engaged to her boyfriend Sean. They're going to get married next year.
Okay. Do you still work at that same restaurant, and are you still temping?
No.
So that's a two-part question.
It's no twice.
You are not still temping, and you do not work at the same restaurant.
It's two no's.
How did you part company with the restaurant?
I quit.
How did you part company with the temping?
I got offered a permanent position instead of temping at the same place.
So, that restaurant temping stuff
So that restaurant temping stuff
is also part of the new and different Molly Butterworth.
the new and different Molly Butterworth. You say my name wrong, it's hard to repeat it.
Why do I say it wrong?
Because the vowels are hard in a different place.
What is the proper way to say your name?
It's just Molly Butterworth.
What?
Molly Butterworth, it's softer.
Molly Butterworth.
But you do an sound in the surname, it's unpleasant.
They just have pies, honey, but the pies are nice.
Molly Butterworth. How do you pronounce it?
But it's the sound, the
Butterworth. Like Butterworth.
It's just your accent, it's hard.
How do I pronounce your name properly?
You just have to soften it.
Why don't you say it to me?
It's Molly Butterworth.
Molly Butterworth.
It's the sound. It's the I've also read your novel since then, and that is also part of the landscape of the new and different Molly Butterworth.
Does discussing the changes in your life since last we met cause you sadness for the way life in general just marches along toward death?
No.
Louder, please.
No.
Okay, repeat after me. You don't want to elaborate on that?
It seemed to be a yes or no question.
Okay, repeat after me. I am no longer the Molly Butterworth you once knew.
I'm no longer the Molly Butterworth you once knew.
Nice and loud, please.
That was loud.
Louder, please.
Louder, okay.
As though you're on the stage, please.
Do you want me to say it again?
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
I am no longer the Molly Butterworth you once knew.
No, I'm no longer the Molly Butterworth you once knew.
I am a new and different Molly Butterworth.
I'm a new and different Molly Butterworth.
Louder, please.